Okay, where did we leave off? The last time I left off with you guys, I had this one card set up. I've since got another 1660 Ti, an EVGA, and I'm going to tell you, that card gave me a lot of headaches, and I finally figured out, this one, if you look, is on the riser. That one is on the motherboard. Okay, I did wind up getting another riser locally. That turned out to be the culprit that was bad. It was giving me trouble, this one. So this is over to the side. But what I did get, and I was playing with this motherboard again, what I did get today was a box of risers. So I am going to open this box and set the rig up. Now, let me show you what's going on here. Because if you remember, I had my original Zotac 1660 Ti, doing almost 30 mega hash. So I since got the fans in. The fans work nice. They turn on. I'll get it all cleaned up and straightened out, you know, soon enough. But let me see here. Yeah, there we go. See, we got a little color. Woohoo! All right, but let me show you what's going on. Okay, so I put this card in last night, along with my other card. I finally got the two of them to come up in Hive OS, and I started tweaking the shit out of this one right here because it was doing like 21 mega hash. So let me turn this on. Here, and let's go over to the HDMI port it's on. And if I show you this bad boy together, they've been pulling over 61 mega hash all night long since yesterday till today. So I'm very happy with that. And I'll show some of the settings that I changed in that EVGA card, because that EVGA is now getting 29.77, and my other 1660 Zotac is getting 3132 right now. And last night, when I went through my Ethermine stats, this thing was pulling more than 80 mega hash at some points, which is great. So, all right, I'm going to get to this. I'm going to set this rig up now that I got this in the mail. And I'll get back to you guys. I'll show you what we got. Okay, so the box is open, okay? And these look like some decent riser cards, you know? So I got the six comes in the pack. I'm gonna put this down on the side. I'm gonna open up and show you what they are. So I bought the 10 resistor card, and let's see. All right, so here it is right here, okay? And it's got the temperature control indicator right there. It's got 6, 7, 8, it's a 10 capacitor. It's got the indicator lights letting us know, you know, everything's good. Comes with the USB, power cable, and the PCIe adapter. So I'm going to take two of these out, and I'm going to get these back up on the rig where they belong, and we'll see how it goes from there. Let me see here. Wish I had a place to set this phone up so that you could watch, but I don't have anything to set it up yet. I've been doing everything like this, you know. Let me put this over here. Let's see, maybe I can. No, that's not going to work. Yeah, I need both my hands for this too. All right, but anyway, I'll get back to you after I get this all situated. All right. Or I can just set it up. Let's see. Let's go and let's bother the wife. Hey, you like my pictures? All right. Hey, Debbie.
What?
I'm making a video for my rig, and I was wondering if you could. It's still going right now. If you could hold the phone for me, so I could just comment and do a few things. I didn't put you on video, but if you could just comment. If you could not comment, I mean, if you could just hold it and watch me. All right, now let's see. Right, I'd like you see. Okay, guys. So I got the wife helping me. All right, so she's gonna hold it right here. All right, and just yeah, watch. You can watch me put together this. All right, let's see. Let me get in here. All right. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna put these back. I'm gonna put these two in. Okay. Now these are the riser cards I just showed you that I just got delivered, and I got 6 of them because obviously I plan on putting more GPUs in the rig, but currently I've got 2 GPUs. You know, these things aren't cheap, guys. All right. Anyway, here we go. All right, and the 2 that were in here are just like 4 resistor riser cards. They're nowhere near as good as these, but there was something quick so I could get it up and running, get used to it, see how things work. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to shut the rig down, and you can watch what I do here. Now, if you see, I was doing over 60 megahertz, 61 megahertz with this. So now you can see, look, I'm going to pull this. All right, here's the riser card. I had taken everything down because what happened was this, for the top, for the riser cards, doesn't fit with this card in here. And I wanted to make sure that both cards worked together, everything was good. I just bought this one. So I had to take this out until I got the riser cards in so that I could run it and make sure it was stable. So that's a big plus, that I know that it's running good. So here, if you look, I'm shut down. I'm going to shut it completely down. I'm going to take out the power completely. Let me just put that down. I'll put that over here. All right, and then I'm going to pull the adapter card, okay, which this is still connected to my first card, my Zotac card. I'm just going to separate this right now because I'll probably be using those red cables. The red and black might look nice, right? And then here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to disconnect it from here and move the cable in the back. All right, I'm going to take the power out of my card, and I'm going to take the card out from that riser there. It's the only riser I have in because the other riser that I got, as I told you earlier, was in the other video, was no good. All right, so I'm going to disconnect this one, and I'm not going to use these. These, if you look at this, this is only like 3 resistors. It doesn't tell me anything. It's got the old Molex connected there. So these, I mean, it was just something to have in the meantime until I got the good ones, the better ones. I know GPU Rises has a lot of good riser cards. Everybody talks about them, and these I think are, they're, in the same price category. If they don't work as good, I may go with GPU Rises and get something from them and see the difference. Maybe GPU Rises could send me a riser card. I'll put it up against one of these that I got because I really like the fact that they have the indicator lights. I know GPU Rises has this as well. They also have the 10 capacitors. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, in the meantime, I'm going to continue on the rig. For all you newbies out there, like me, this is important. You learn how to set things up, and there was a lot of trial and error, let me tell you, with this card, because just getting this card to work, using a bad riser card, you have to realize that, and I didn't have a lot of riser cards to distinguish with, so I had to use the one that was good to determine that the riser card that I had, the other one, was bad. And then testing it on the motherboard and tweaking it and having the system crash multiple times because I'm raising the overclock was a good learning experience. So for all you guys that are new, if you got questions, just ask them down below, let me know, and I'm definitely going to be able to answer you for what I've learned so far. Okay, let me move this card over as well. And, all right, let's get the bar back in for the risers, all right? And then we'll be able to put the risers in, all right? And pop a few screws in here. As a matter of fact, just give me 1 minute. So look at the rig. I'm gonna just grab my screw gun. I'll be right back. All right, my screw gun's right here. Just want to make sure. Get this on here, and left side is in. And let's get the right side in. All right, so I just use the drill because it's quick. I finish it off with my tech screwdriver. And good. And good. Okay, so we are good on that. Now we will be popping these in. All right. All right, she popped in nice and clean. All right, so this is the new card that I got. This is, I mean, it's not pulling as much as my Zotac. I got a really good deal on this card, this Zotac card, and this one is pulling over 30 mega hash with the settings that I set up for it. The other one is pulling not even 30, but there may be other tweaking I could do to it, other changes. All right, so we'll be putting you there, and we're going to be putting you right here, right? And let's just get those in. Yeah. And yeah, I like the old-fashioned way sometimes. Just don't have to go with the screw gun because it's a lot. Yeah. Like this is fine. This is fine. You know, I'm hoping, you know, because I had to put this on the motherboard to see it work. Right now, I'd like to see the two of them actually come online with just the single adapter, the PCIe 1 to 4 adapter, PCIe. So if that works out, I'll be very happy. Because I'm thinking I can put 8 cards in here. If I can get another PCIe adapter in here, 1 to 4, then I could I get 4 off of this and 4 off of that. I could have 8 cards here, you know. But we'll see. If not, I don't mind putting just the maximum of, I don't know how many lanes I have on this motherboard for PCI Express, but I don't mind putting, maxing it out on the lanes that I do have, you know. Let's get the other guy here. Now on the power, these don't feel too good, you know, that came with them. So I'm not going to use these, and I watched enough videos to know that, you know, it's better to probably go direct off of my EVGA and use the 6-pin to 6-pin instead of bothering with the other one. All right, let's see. Here, you know, I don't know, depending on how this video looks, I'll either speed through it and to points where you guys need to see what's going on, or I'll just leave it. But we don't need this here. Here's the power switch. I'll be making some modifications for this power switch as well, or you know, and mounting it on the rig itself. All right, so I don't need this. I don't need this. This can go back in here. All right. Let's spin the rig a little bit. Get those in there. Okay. All right. Wire management has not been completed. All right. Let's get our power and get our USB in. Yeah, they look like really nice cards. These cards. All right. Let's get you. And we'll pop you over here. Let's see. Right in there. Good. And we've got a 6-pin and a 6-pin on here. And I do not know if I put any of those 6 pins in yet. So I have plenty of cables here. Look at this bad boy here. Let's see extra cable. All right. Okay, good. All right, and all right, these two are going to power my cards themselves. These are 2 8-pin connectors. So we'll put one in here. And we're good. All right, here's our second 8-pin connector. And this one will be for the Zotac card. This here. All right, come on, what are you doing? We're going backwards, that's what we're doing. All right, good. All right, so these are in, nice and secure. USBs are in, nice and secure. All right, so I just got to power my riser cards, and I do have my, let me see what I have here. Let me just go grab those 2 cables for the riser card. Just bear with me, take a look. Honey, you're doing a great job, thank you. See, my wife is recording for me, guys. It's a big help. And we just get these 2 cables. Yeah, the good thing about this power supply, I did buy this power supply brand new. It came with all the cables, like a ton of cables, so that's great. Let me just grab a few. I'm gonna put, all right, let's see here. I guess I could power the 2 riser cards if it reaches. I don't know if it's gonna reach, but I can always power it. Let's see. All right, I'll power each one with one of these. Let me see. All right. Okay. Let me get this in here. Okay. Can you turn that light on, Deb? All right. And here we go. Okay. Just want to make sure everything's in right. There's one, and here's the other. Now, I'll probably be rewiring this, you know, just because I see that I can put splitters in, maybe set them up off of their own splitters. But for now, I'm going to put a card in direct, and we'll see what we get. This is a 6-pin for the card. Just 1 minute. Okay, and all right, the Zotac is in. And let's get this other one in. The EVGA, which I gotta say, you know, I think it should be pulling more hash, that EVGA. I mean, they're both 1660 Ti's, you know, you think they would do the same thing. You know, the overclock don't even match for them. I had to just come up with whatever I wanted on the overclock, testing and testing while she crashed. And I found a spot, oh geez, I found a spot that was good. Okay, so we now have the 2 riser cards in. We're powered up top, all right, for any of you newbies like me. All right, I'll worry about wire management afterwards. All right, this here was the old cable for the Molex connectors that I had. So I really don't need this in here. So I'm gonna take that out. All right, and then I do have SATA cables that can go in, and I can use them with these. Worst case scenario. So I mean, I don't like the gauge of these. They don't feel like a good gauge, and so I'm just going to go with the better cables. Always good to go with the better cables, better product. All right. All right. So let's see what we wind up with. Let's put our network back. Put our internet back here. We've got power here. Now, I did bend this cable just now, so if the cable's no good and it doesn't come up on the television, here, we'll know why. All right, cancel this, and then let's plug this in. And this is set solid, but I didn't have another screw for here. You can always get it later. All right, hard drive's in. Everything's ready to rock and roll. Good. All right, let's see what we got. Here's our first boot, fellas. All right, put the power back. Now she always does this little thing where she does the, oh look at the cards. Look how nice. Cards are blinking, they're coming in. I like that, that's pretty cool. Babe, Deb. Well, the wife ran back in the bedroom and she handed me the phone, but she was great and I really appreciate her helping me. All right, the rig is booting up now. And I do have the 7-inch screen inside on the, what do you call it? So let me just see if this, all right, so I just put the monitor back on and, oh, there she goes. All right, so with any luck, she's gonna kick right in right now. Both GPUs are there. I'm happy about that, right? We've got temps on everything. Good. I see a 0% over there. I don't know why, but we'll see what we get. All right, no log for minor. All right, so it looks like those bad boys are still doing their thing. And I'm going to, I hear that they kicked in. Sounds like the overclock kicked in. So I may have to tweak a little bit and mess with it. But I'll keep you posted and I'll come back when this is up and running, because it's not running just yet. And it didn't kick right in right away. Let me move my keyboard over here. And all right, guys, I will keep you posted. Okay, so we're up and running, and we have the two cards in. And the problem was when it booted up, it wasn't mining, was because the cards were set for 0 and 1, and they were in different slots. So now the EVGA was 1 and the other one was 0. So I just had to switch them, and they're working perfectly fine now. They're up and running here, and everything looks good here. So actually, and this is the I'm going to be setting this whole thing up right here, this whole rack with more units on it. But in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I am working on this today. So, and I'm going to get this going. And this is a nice big server case. It's a what do you call it? A Core i3, which is the same motherboard I used on that rig over there. So, and I still do have, if you would go back, my wife did such a good job with that video she helped me with, the last one that we just watched before this one. So, I have an i7 motherboard here, which was from a Dell computer, desktop computer, and the problem with this one was the proprietary power supply. So I just ordered the adapter for 24 pin to the 6. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably work with this one as well. So I have that one inside, which is the 3. So if I put this on minor right now, let's say MINER, and yeah, she's not doing too bad, She's pulling 3124 off of the Zotac and 2954 off of the EVGA. I have to meet with a friend of mine and see if I could pick up a couple of 3080 Ti's or 3070 Ti's. I'd like to get this rig done and then start the other one, or the one in the other one inside that's going to be in the case. I may actually put the new cards in that one and let that run a little differently. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted. Thanks for watching.